RAD-140. That's what I'm going to be talking about today. Just my disclaimer before I get into it. I have no medical training. I am not a chemist. I am not a doctor, nor do I pretend to be one. I do not encourage the use of any substances, legal or illegal, and this video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. So, RAD-140, first and foremost, I want to talk about its half-life. It has about a 60-hour half-life. People would still dose it about once a day. It will just build up in your system over time. But many dumb sources online still say 24 to 36 hour half-life, some even saying 16, which just pisses me off because obviously it doesn't. We had a human trial on it recently, and they didn't even go back to correct their articles, which is infuriating to me. It's used for muscle gain, but it's said to shine anecdotally in cutting cycles and for powerlifting events because of its narrow drive factors, as people like to say. Dosaging for recreational lifters varies wildly, as per usual, but most people say about 10 milligrams as a starting dose or more a day is what they find to be effective. I believe the study where they tested on humans ran it up to 100 milligrams a day to see if they could tolerate it. You would have to do your own research on that. It's not that difficult to find. It does not convert into estrogen, so if someone was hypothetically to run a cycle of this, they would need an estrogen base because of the suppression it causes. Now, technically, with some SARMs, it can cause suppression, but not complete crash of endogenous production. But in my opinion, you never really know unless you're getting consistent blood work on what point your endogenous production is going to be crashed, and estrogen's so vital for so many different health factors, as well as actually building muscle, but more importantly for your heart health and your brain health, that it just seems silly to me that people would not even take the time to consider the estrogen or testosterone base. Side effects vary, but some common side effects include, but are not limited to, I should say, some possible side effects: acne, hair loss, body hair growth, female masculinization, liver stress, crashed endogenous hormone production, blood thickening, left ventricular hypertrophy, anxiety, bad cholesterol increase, and good cholesterol decrease. So most noted with this compound is the acute strength from it. People kind of compare it to like something that gives you like a neuro factor that you can maybe bolster your lifts in the gym, like possibly a halotestin or more like an anadrol, where it's really potent at getting you to that drive in the gym that people often really fight for when they're into powerlifting or strongman. Overall, a lot of bodybuilders really like it. They say it's a really nice muscle hardener, but I've also heard that same mental drive capacity can cause some people that anxiety that I mentioned in the side effects. I don't have necessarily a full list of side effects. You would obviously need to do your own research, as I encourage everyone to do their own research. With anything I ever talk about, I really want people to learn for themselves and not just listen to me. I mean, it's okay to listen to me as a source, like one piece of information for the puzzle, but that's why it's so important to go through so many different videos. That's what I used to do. I used to watch so many different types of videos online when I was going through this stuff. Now, overall, I don't know anybody personally who's tried it. Online, anecdotally, I've heard the reports of mainly strength increase and muscle hardening effects, but I haven't really heard much about its potency as far as muscle gain, or if somebody was to use it as a bulking SARM. But as per usual, I want to acknowledge that SARMs are not for human use in the United States. They are technically a research compound only, so you are allowed to buy them, you are allowed to possess them, but companies should not be marketing them as a supplement, and you're not technically legally allowed to take them as for human use. So that's just important to note. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please hit that thumbs up button. Please comment down below and hit that notification bell. And if you are on Rumble, please follow my channel, hit the Rumble button, and comment down below. I will see everyone in the next one, and remember to keep your shoulders back and down when you lift.